Assalamu alaikum. I hope you are well. My name is Muhammad Noman, and today in this video I am going to talk about dollar crisis in Pakistan. So first we need to understand what is actually the dollar crisis is.
As we know that the dollar become more and more expensive as compared to the Pakistani rupees, mean value of the Pakistani rupees is going down and down, and it is called the depreciation of money and decrease in the value of the Pakistani rupees in relation to the US dollar called dollar crisis. It is cause of the depreciation of money in Pakistan.
So after the definitions, we need to understand why dollar is important for Pakistan and how it connected to the Pakistan economy. And then we move toward how many problems we are facing by the dollar crisis, and at the end we find some measurement to solve this dollar crisis problem.
If we talk about why dollar is important for Pakistan, as we know that the US is the 24% of world economy. The US dollar is important for Pakistan for several reasons. One reason is that the dollar is the dominant currency in the international trade, and the many of the Pakistan's trading partner use the dollar as a medium of exchange. Means that when Pakistan import goods from these countries, it often has to pay for them in dollars. Similarly, when Pakistan export goods to these countries, it often receive payment in dollar. Therefore, the value of the Pakistan rupees against the US dollar can has a significant impact on the Pakistan's trade balance and overall economic performance. Another reason the US dollar is important for Pakistan is that it is a reserve currency. This means that the Pakistani central bank hold a large amount of the dollar in its reserve to use as a store of value and the mean of payment in the international transaction. Bank also use its dollar reserve to manage the exchange rate of Pakistani rupees, which can help to stabilize the Pakistan's currency and maintain economic stability. Finally, the US dollar is important for Pakistan because it is widely used as a unit of account. Many prices in the Pakistan, including the price of goods, services and the financial asset, are quoted in the US dollar, even though they are paid for Pakistani rupees. This makes it easier for Pakistani businesses and individuals to compare the price and make financial decisions. And it also helps to increase the liquidity and stability of Pakistan's financial markets.
So now after the understanding of why dollar is important for Pakistan, so let's move toward how many problems we are facing by dollar crisis.
Number 1. Inflations. A depreciation of Pakistani rupees against the US dollar can lead to higher import prices, which can in turn drive up domestic prices and lead to higher inflation. If we move toward the second problem, it is balance of payment problem. A depreciation of Pakistani rupees can also worsen Pakistan's balance of payment, as the Pakistan may has to pay more for its import in the foreign currency, and this is also cause of inflations. Third problem is economic growth. As we know that the currency crisis can also impact economic growth, and they can lead to a decline in investor confidence and reductions in foreign investment. This can lead to the slower economic growth and the higher unemployment as Pakistan facing. And the fourth and the last one is that social impact. Currency crisis can also have social impact, as they can lead to increase in the poverty, income inequity. Higher price for the imported goods can also disproportionately affect lower economic households.
So as we know that the problems lead toward the solutions, so I have some measurement to solve this problem. So let's move toward the measurement to solve this critical problems, dollar crisis.
After the analysis of whole generic this problem, Pakistan need following measurement to solve this problem. According to the foreign analyst and the Pakistani analyst, and after my research, I think uh, tighten the monetary policy is the number one and the best solution for this problem. The central bank can raise the interest rate to reduce the demand for the rupees, increase demand for the dollar. This can help to stabilize the exchange rate simply. Second measurement is that implementing fiscal policy measures. The government can also implement fiscal policy measures such as reducing government spending and increasing tax to help reduce the country's deficit and stabilize the exchange rate. And the third one is structural reforms that are very necessary for any government. The government can also consider implementing the structural reforms such as reducing corruptions, improving the business environment, increasing transparency to improve investors' confidence, encourage foreign investment. Fourth and the final solution is that increase the foreign exchange reserve. Pakistan can also seek to increase its foreign exchange reserve by attracting foreign investment or borrow from international organizations such as International Monetary Fund, which is called IMF. I think borrowing dollar from IMF is not a solution now. But according to analysts say that borrowing money from International Monetary Fund is better for Pakistan. This can this can help to increase the supply of foreign currency and reduce the pressure on the rupee.